Jabba would have fed you to his menagerie. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Today, I want to talk about 5 characters that everyone should be working on, at least some suggestions on what to be looking for in the future, and I've got 5 more toons to maybe just be thinking about. We all have projects, and I'm not saying that you need to just interrupt your farming of a galactic legend just to work on these characters, but at the same time, these are all characters that I think are broadly applicable to almost all rosters, and they're all characters that should be paid attention to for specific reasons, and I'm going to point those out to you as we move into this. So before we jump into it, just want to remind you guys that if you want to support the channel for free, all you've got to do is hit that thumbs up button or leave a comment in the comments area. If you want to do both, I would super appreciate that. And if you haven't hit the sub button yet, you don't have to watch my channel ever again, but I would really appreciate a like or a sub or like or both. And ding the bell if you want more notifications of fresh new content. That's what people are saying these days. That's what the kids call it. So we're going to go to the game and talk about these 5/10 characters that everyone should be working on. Let's go. Wait, what? We're in the game. Madness. What? How'd we get in the game? Here we go, folks. We've got Mara Jade, Emperor's Hand first. She may come in handy. See what I did there? If you didn't, then why are you even watching videos at all? She's got a purple lightsaber. She's got a blaster. She's got crazy hair. She's got a ton of awesome debuffs, guys. You don't need to get her up to 7 stars for her to be great. She's one of the fastest characters in the game, and you can see, I haven't gotten her super duper fast, but 249. This is all on my alt account, by the way. I'm showing you guys characters so you don't get all pissed off at me. So she's only gear 8 here. Sorry, gear 9. Get pissed off at me in terms of speed on characters and stuff, and characters that are already worked on. So this is only gear 9. She could even get another 3 if I wanted to put this Cairo on her. I'm kind of being stingy right this moment, but she's one of the fastest characters in the game. You can get her up over 300 speed without too much hassle, I think, even at gear 11, and she gains so much turn meter. She does so many amazing things for the Emperor Palpatine team with Vader. One thing that I have noticed is with my Prevail Man account, she can take the place of Basti, because Darkside Basti used to be the one who went with Palpatine and Vader, but now Basti is needed with Darth Revan. Mara Jade fills that role remarkably well, and I think that the team that I've gotten the most holds with on my main account is the team with Palpatine, Vader, and granted Vader's kind of fast, Mara Jade at gear 11, she's kind of fast, and then just a couple others like Shore Trooper and Death Trooper. Tons of holds on that team. Tons and tons of holds for some reason. So really good defensive team, really good on offense, just super versatile character. You're going to want her to be relics as soon as you can. You should work on her now, though. She'll benefit you at gear 11, and most people have her unlocked who are watching this. I know that some people may be so new that you haven't unlocked her yet, and I'm sorry about that. Next up, we have Fennec, and you can see, so my alt doesn't have everyone here, but I did actually I bought the $20 calendar to get her more shards, because I'm farming her like crazy. Well, like crazy, I'm just doing the slow, sedate, 0 refreshes a day on her, but she helps. You guys can find a video. I'll try to remember to put it in the video description, but if I forget, you can just search for Fennec being able to finish off any galactic legend with boss lead, guys. Any galactic legend who's on his own, she helps take down. She is so good. I can't believe how much damage she's doing. And now that a lot of people are unlocking Dad Bod Boba, I'm not on this account, but she's going to go really well with him as well. I don't know, at the very least in Territory Wars, my guess is that in GAC, she will also be awesome. She does 5 attacks on her basic, guys. She's crazy. You need her for, well, you need her right now for the Conquest. She's just good, guys. She's really good. Check her out. Echo is another one, guys. You don't need Bad Batch to be great, but here's the thing. Bad Batch can be Gear 8. You can put Gear 8, buy all their abilities and everything, but you want Echo to be fast. Get him to Relics-ish. I mean, I got him to 12 and then ran out of things, of gear to be able to put it on him, but here's the thing. 301 speed. He's one of the faster characters in the game, just like Mara Jade. A lot of new characters are the fastest characters in the game. So that's just how it is, guys. That's just how it's going to be. But at Gear 12, without the additional, 22 speed that he'll get from all of his mods, he's remarkably fast, and he's going to give a boost to his team, whatever team it is. He's also just a great plug-and-play character. If you need another character for your Padme squad, for instance, he's Galactic Republic. He does all those debuffs. I've done that a couple different times, used Echo with Padme on the Padme team, and gotten all the debuffs on people. Like, his one ability, guys, this is an amazing ability for any team, especially on a really fast character. He dispels all buffs on all enemies. That includes Foresight. It's just gone, and then it inflicts daze and healing immunity. And then, for everything that's dispelled, Clone Trooper allies gain extra offense, and Bad Batch allies gain turn meter, if you have Bad Batch with you. If not, that's fine. But he gives everyone daze and healing immunity, and it dispels all buffs, and he's super duper duper fast. So, I mean, very difficult to overlook. He does cost a lot of Kyrotech, but so do all Bad Batch, frankly. And you're gonna want the team eventually, guys. They're outstanding. Next, I guess, get Tech up, or at least get him fast enough to kind of bridge the gap between him and Echo. But yeah, Echo absolutely worth gearing all on his own. General Grievous, this seems like an odd one. A lot of people have already gotten him up to Relic 7. You can see I've only got him up to 4, but my Prevail Man account only has him up to Relic 3, and I just killed a Sith Eternal Emperor on defense, like in one shot, with a bad rest of the team. Like, I had B1, who was pretty good, like Relic 4 or something like that, and then, my Grievous, and then everyone else was gear 11 or worse, like significantly worse in some cases. And so, and it killed a fully reliced, fully Zetaed, ultimate Sith Eternal Emperor, and it wasn't that close. He also kills Jedi Master Luke. He, if you guys have been watching any of my videos for GAC this season, he's killed something every single time. Something vital, something important, something really strong. I don't think he's failed yet. Sometimes, he fails to get good banners because he's a little bit rough around the edges. But he is one of the best teams on offense right now, guys. I just can't scream his praises enough. He does a lot of really good stuff. Don't make the mistake of putting him on defense. I know a lot of people like to do it, and I know that it's the new fad to put him with all the weird droids that aren't his separatist droids. But don't do it, guys. Just keep him on offense. Keep Newt with him. And profit. Get him more stuff. Be working on him, guys. Relic 4 is maybe enough, but maybe not. You should work on him. Old Daca is another one that people should be working on. She fuels the entire Night Sisters team. I mean, Asajj can as well. She does a lot of damage, but she'll ramp up regardless of of how much offense she has. The thing about Old Daca, though, is she needs that survivability. So give her relics. Relic 3 is maybe not enough. You need to have her, if you can get her up to like 120k health. Obviously, this isn't quite that, but somewhere around 120k health. 110k is okay. But here's the thing: early game, like Night Sisters, if you have them all, like get Zombie up to gear 10, and then the rest of them almost don't matter. You need the the Zeta on Daca, you need the Zeta on Talzin lead, and then the rest of the team, like, if you fight a Grievous team, for instance, everyone just gets melted except for Daca. She gets stronger, and you profit. You probably do want to start gearing up Asajj as well alongside, but old Daca with her Zeta just gets stronger against General Grievous teams. Grievous kind of just eats his own team, so you can kind of just beat him that way as well. So those are the initial 5 that I think you should work on. Here are just a couple additional ones just to be thinking about. So we're going to do quick hitters here. So we've got Bando here, just because he really benefits not only from his ship having a lot of relics, he also, all of his damage is based off of offense. So you guys have heard me say it a ton of times, no crit damage on him, just offense, because he does true damage with it, and try to get him somewhere over 10k damage. Obviously not quite making that mark, but only relic 3 right now. I'm working on him as fast as I can, just because he makes his ship better, and he does a huge amount of damage when he's there. Maul Gideon, he's one of the fastest characters in the game again, surprise, and just trying to get him up to gear 12 or gear 13 is really nice. Even at gear 12 with no extra modding or whatever. I've put some with no extra gear, I should say. I've put a few extra speed mods on him, of course, but once you get him to gear 12, you can start putting 6E on him, and he's just one of the best plug-and-play characters in the game. Just facilitates a lot of really cool stuff. Reduce all that turn meter on people. It really can bend a match in your favor. Really great character to put some gear on. Jedi Knight Anakin, he's one of the characters that has the most stock in, his stock is the best right now. It is so strong because he's wanted everywhere. He's good. He's the best pilot in on the second best fleet. That's nice on its own, and so relic levels help with that. He also does an enormous amount of damage. He's wanted on a Padme team or on a Jedi Master Kenobi team, or on a Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron team. Like, he goes everywhere. He does a lot of really great work, and he's probably one of the most in-demand characters out there right now. Him and Snips, actually, both are really great characters to be looking at, folks. Darth Treya and the trio in general are actually, their stock is up as well. So Darth Talon obviously boosts them, but even without Darth Talon, Darth Treya is going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff, just because of the new characters that are coming out, like Kyle Katarn, and the Mothra team everyone's gonna be having that team eventually. She's gonna be putting a stop to that nonsense. She's also, no one really plays as Geos these days, and even if they do, you don't get great banners against them, usually, unless you have more balls than me. Just because, I don't like doing, a 2-man. It's just scary, guys. But one way or another, Treya is really, really strong in taking out Kyle Katarn teams. Kyle Katarn, I said that, Dash Rendar teams as well. All of those scoundrels, she just deletes them. Granted, you don't have a lot of banner recovery, but if you put Thrawn with her, that can work well. Talon is also going to be really interesting with this team as well. Eventually, I think I'm going to do we're going to do a faction essentials for Treya and her team. We're going to wait until Talon is mostly worked on, just so I know exactly how I want to mod her and how to use her, but excited to use Treya with Talon. She's been on defense for me a lot. I think she's going to go on offense a little bit more in the future. And Fizz Nest, guys, I keep seeing Fizz Nest on that is on, like, people have her farmed, and she's like gear 11, and guys, I know it costs a lot of gear. She's just a one-off character, but man, she adds so much utility, especially early and mid-game. She does so much work, guys. She is just so strong. She's just versatile. You guys can see me use her on either of my alts. She gets a lot of work done. And then on my main, I usually use her with Bando, and that works really nicely as well. She is just a fantastic fantastic character. She doesn't need a lot of speed. She just needs all of your weird tenacity mods that don't have speed, just tenacity with tenacity secondaries, and that's it. That's all she needs, guys. She is just really strong. So definitely work on Nest. She's just a one-off, really good character. And then you could have just an ambulatory, horrifically poorly geared and modded Kira who just dies instantly, but buffs Nest before that happens because of the leadership, and she just goes to town. Relic 3 is not enough for her. And that's it, folks. 10 characters, mostly the first 5, but the other 5 as well. All characters that deserve some love and work, especially because they're going to be more and more relevant as we move along. One thing I should point out too, I meant to point out, is Beskar also has a really cool role in the sense that he counters Maul Mandalorian teams like crazy. He just deletes Maul. Once he finally gets a turn, it's over. It's really cool. You guys will have to see it. So that being said, what characters am I missing? What characters, in your opinion, demand gearing right now? Could demand more work? What do you guys think? So I would love to hear what you have to say. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.